One of the most common questions around house flipping is, can you still flip houses if you have no money to invest? So it requires a little creativity, but it is possible. So the answer is yes. Today, we'll go over 5 ways you can get started in house flipping with $10,000 or less. And some of them don't require any money at all. Hey guys, I'm Brandy Leiden, host and founder of Mom You're Not Alone. I'm also a local realtor and investor here in Knoxville, Tennessee. All right, guys, so let's dive in. Number 1 is going to be wholesaling in real estate. So you search to find deals on homes and then you put them under contract. Then you find an interested investor to buy it. You sell it to the investor at a higher price than the price contracted to the seller. And you keep the difference, essentially. So you could make $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, whatever that you agree to. Essentially, you're the one that are finding the good deals on the houses, putting them under contract, and then immediately selling or assigning the contract to an investor for a profit. So this happens if you've heard of wholesalers, maybe that if you invest yourself, you have wholesalers that you work with. This is a great way to make money and not actually flip the house yourself. Number 2 is going to be partner with a house flipping investor. So you can do this a couple different ways. So partnering with other real estate investors is a great way to increase your chances of success when flipping a house. And it's possible to find an investor willing to fund the whole flipping project as long as the partner brings something as valuable to the deal. So for example, this could be the contacts, contractors, or let's say that the partner brings all the money and you are going to be the project manager. So this is another way to go about it. So you're bringing your time and your expertise on managing the contractors, and that's a way to partner up as well. So my first flip, I did this thing exactly. So I partnered up. Now, I did not do it to where I used someone else's money. I went in kind of half and half. It was a scenario where I brought half the down payment to the table, partner brought half, and then we shared responsibilities in regards to the work. So partner may have all the contacts for vendors and things like that and run the spreadsheets, and then other partner may, manage contractors and things like that. So this is definitely a viable way to jump into the business without diving all in and needing all your money. So number 3 is going to be seller financing. So seller financing, also known as owner financing, is another solution for flipping houses with limited capital. So in this arrangement, the seller acts as the lender and investors can make payments, including interest based on a negotiated schedule. The loan terms can be flexible, and some sellers may allow interest-only payments until a specific date, followed by a balloon payment. So to ensure clarity and protection, it's crucial to draft a comprehensive loan agreement with the help of lawyers. So this may be more expensive, and this option opens opportunities to acquire properties with little or no money down. So seller financing, this could be deals that wholesalers have found. This could be deals that you found yourself, but the seller is needing to get rid of the property, have a creative way for their money to be used, and they may need to make money with the interests. Number 4 is going to be live-in flips. And this is how I really got started in the game without knowing that I was started. So as the name suggests, a live-in flip involves moving into a fixer-upper while you update it. When you finish remodeling, you can then sell the property for a profit. And if you're smart, you're going to wait 2 years to avoid that capital gain. So you can often access favorable loan terms and lower down payments by purchasing a property as your primary residence and renovating while living there. So as I mentioned, this is what I did for years and years before I ever got into real estate myself. So I would buy a house, needed some work, renovate it, and wait at least 2 years, sell it, and do it again. So probably did that for 5 or 6 houses prior to ever getting into real estate as a career. So that's a great way. Number 5 is home equity. So did you know that you can actually use the equity built up in your property to purchase another? So the first way to do this is through a cash out refinance. This involves redoing your existing mortgage and pocketing the difference between the 2 loans. There are no restrictions on what homeowners can do with this capital, meaning it could be used for a down payment of a house, of a fix and flip investment. It could be used for another reno. So basically, let's say you're like, how do I get started in this? I don't have the capital to put money down on a home, to fix, to flip. And you have a lot of equity in your primary residence. So you can get a HELOC, you can do a cash out refi. There's several different ways that you can do this and also have the money to then do your down payment. So if you're talking about a HELOC, you may be wondering, what is that? So that's a home equity line of credit, and you can use that to purchase a rehab property. A HELOC operates similar to a credit card, allowing investors to borrow against their equity and make payments every month. These loans will provide investors with a lump sum, offering a great start to flipping a house. So please note that homeowners must have a certain amount of equity in their property to take advantage of these options, the HELOC, the line of credits, or a cash out refi, which will vary based on your lender. So definitely check with a lender. But as a general rule, the more equity you have built up, the higher your likelihood of getting approved will be for a HELOC. And finally, always consider how much equity you have left in the property if you borrow against your home. So many homeowners will opt to maintain at least 20%. And this is going to be a personal level of comfort for these. All right, guys, if this was helpful and you like this content, if you are looking to invest in Knoxville, Tennessee, shoot me a call today.